Hey guys, welcome back to the shop. This is Dutch Guy's Garage. Today we're going to be bringing you another Dodge Aspen or Plymouth Volare tech video.
Hey kid, don't ever let them get inside your head. They'll tell you what to do in life instead of everything you know that you can get. Don't let them guide your life towards regret. I'll fight for what I love with every breath. My past is filled with things I won't forget. I use them all to push me to my best. So treat the worst of times just like a test. If only I could go back in time, I'd tell myself that everything will end up alright. Just push yourself.
Well, what do you say we get thrown out of an Applebee's?
Yeah! Now on this episode, we're going to be talking about doing a rear end upgrade that I see asked about a lot online, about different things, and we just want to kind of address it a little bit today, and doing a bolt-on upgrade that will improve your ride and improve the safety of your ride. Now, from the factory, these Dodge Aspens and Plymouth Volares came with a ISO clamp setup in the rear. It was basically a metal plate with a piece of rubber, went against your leaf spring, piece of rubber, piece of metal on top of your leaf spring, and they cinched it all down. It was supposed to help improve ride quality, and it probably did its job fairly well back in the day, but now we're talking 45 years later.
Look, junk, junk, junk.
45-year-old rubber, it's hard, it's brittle, it's cracking, and unfortunately, it holds moisture. Now, I'll insert a picture here, but like we seen in our 1980 Aspen, which is the cleanest car of our fleet, actually had cracked ISO clamp mounts from them holding moisture. So, depending on where your ride is from in the country, yours could also be collecting moisture and could be putting your ride on a crash course. So, we're going to address today how to do a nut and bolt swap on how to upgrade your ride. So come along with us, let's hop under the Plymouth 43 and I'll show you exactly what we are talking about. Alright, we got you guys down here, and as you can see, this is a little bit of what that ISO clamp setup looks like. See, there is the bottom rubber there is pretty blown out. The top one's pretty blown out. And they're just, they're 45 years old. You will see this one does have the factory rear sway bar, being a Richard Petty edition. Not all Richard Petty's did come with the rear sway bar, but this one did, so that's an added bonus. But yeah, so if you want to keep your factory 8 1/4 or 7 1/4, which is a great possibility, that a lot of the 8 1/4s came with the 276 to 320 3-gear. This one actually, somebody's already done the 8 3/4 upgrade. So what I needed to figure out yet, which I haven't, but the factory ISO clamp style, actually the rubber protrudes on the top side of the mount to a very large circle, and the top plate there's metal with it also. I'll throw in a picture of it. But that actually makes your leaf spring mount on your axle side have a very large locating pinhole drilled. So if you want to retain your factory axle and don't feel like welding new perches on, then you actually need to make this style washer. I'll throw in a picture and the measurements in here. So you'll need to make one of those if you want to retain that, or you just need to get new perches and weld new perches on your axle. Now, if you do the standard 8 3/4 swap, you won't have to mess with any of that. You can just put your newer shock plates on, which has many benefits. I'll take you over to another car and show you exactly what I'm talking about. Now, as you can see, we are underneath a different one of our cars. This one also, as you can see, 8 3/4 swap. And this one has our new B body or C body lower mounts. Now this straight bolt on and opens up your shock choices and shock availability tremendously. You're going from a eyelet and a stud to 2 double eyelets. So, and in doing this, gets rid of that whole ISO clamp setup. So you are just right to the spring, right to the spring. And everybody's always worried about, well, it's going to ruin my ride quality, yada, yada, yada. This is the exact same setup that all the mainstream cars had. And in my opinion, I seen zero ride quality change in doing the swap. So, and the other added benefit, if you're into it, you do see a 1/2 inch to 3/4 height difference in your rear end. So you could tuck a little bit bigger tire under it, which I'm always a fan of.
Big is back, because bigger is better.
If you ain't first, you're last. You know?
And for a nut and bolt swap, I mean, yes, you'll be into it for U-bolts. You'll be into it for a new set of shocks, but it's just a standard great upgrade compared to the factory, in my opinion, garbage. So we're back topside. Hopefully you guys seen a little bit what I was talking about, and just a nice bolt-on upgrade that will help improve your ride safety, and give you a little bit more height in the rear if that's what you're looking for. And not to mention the infinite amount of shock choices you have available to you now. Go order shocks, go look up shocks on Google for a 68 Dodge Charger. You'll find thousands. So, and you know what? It's a little bit cheaper on the pocketbook. It pays itself off in the end, in my opinion, because you're getting better shocks, you're getting most likely cheaper shocks, and you're getting just a better ride. So that's our tech tip of the day. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. If you get a chance, please hit that like and subscribe button. The subscribers really help us out. And if you want to see more tech-based content like this, let me know down in the comments. As always, this is Dutch Guy's Garage. I appreciate you guys watching. And always remember, they don't move until you do.